I want you to
I've
think
got a
about
brilliant
someone
idea.
you know.
This will
Not
Gambling?
reckless,
No way.
not
Cold hard
careless, not
cash?
someone
Pass.
gambling
And
money
filthy
away.
lucre? Definitely not.
Someone responsible.
Ha!
They pay their
Finish the
bills
bill
on
form,
time.
right on time.
They have a
As you
stable
can see,
job.
my income is
They
very...
never miss a payment.
Another
They
perfect... Hey, check
drive
out
a
this sweet
reasonable
ride.
car.
It's the reason.
They take one holiday a year. By
All right,
every
checklist
visible
complete.
measure, they're
Doing
the
right
right
thing feels great.
Now ask yourself this. How much have
I
they
earned
actually
this, but
saved?
how do I grow it?
Not earned.
Ah, save and invest.
Save,
That's the ticket.
invested. Money growing while they sleep. For most people like this, the answer
my
is
precious
uncomfortable.
coins.
Very little.
Very little?
Sometimes
this is pathetic.
almost nothing.
How am I supposed to
That's
live
the
a
trap
trap
nobody
for me?
talks about.
I'm too...
Not the trap of
Well, this
recklessness.
is just great.
The trap of feeling responsible. Because if you're not doing
look at that
anything
market tank.
obviously
This is
wrong,
just the beginning.
it feels
Time
like you
to
must
cash
be
in.
doing something right. But responsible and progressing are not the same thing. And for millions of working people across the US and Europe, those two things are drifting further apart. Let me introduce you to Daniel. Daniel is 34. He lives outside Manchester in the UK. This story could just as easily be set in Dallas, Lyon, or Munich. He works in project management. He earns $42,000 a year. After tax and national insurance, around $2,720 lands in his account each month. Daniel is not careless. He tracks his spending. Loosely, but he tracks it. No gambling problem, no addiction, no obvious vice. He considers himself sensible. His family agrees. He has never missed a payment. Here's his monthly picture. Rent. He shares a 2-bedroom flat with his partner. His half is $720. Reasonable, remaining $2,000. He has a car on PCP finance, personal contract purchase. The standard model across the UK and much of Europe. Monthly payment $289, insurance $94, fuel $130, total car cost $513, remaining $1,487. His phone contract is $52 a month. A flagship device he upgraded to 14 months ago, remaining $1,435. Groceries, utilities, internet, about $480, remaining $955. Gym membership $45. Streaming services $28, cloud storage $9, meal kit delivery he forgot to cancel $67, total subscriptions $149, remaining $806, student loan $180, remaining $626, the rest disappears slowly, meals out twice a month, clothes now and then, birthday gifts, a weekend trip every few months. By month's end he has $50 to $150 left. He has $4,200 in a current account. It hasn't moved much in 2 years. No investment account. A workplace pension at 3% contribution. His employer matches 3%. He has never looked at it. Daniel is 34. He did everything society told him to do. And financially, he is standing almost still. His car costs $513 a month. Over 3 years, that's $18,468. Then he hands it back, owns nothing, starts again. He'll likely have a car payment most of his working life, not by choice, by momentum. The dealership made it easy. The monthly number felt manageable. Nobody emphasized the total. His phone cost $1,248 over 2 years. The device could have been bought outright for far less. The premium isn't for the phone, it's for not thinking about it. The meal kit costs $804 a year. He barely uses it. Canceling requires effort. Effort he hasn't spent. This isn't laziness, it's bandwidth. Work, relationships, life admin. That's where his energy goes. His pension, at current rates, may give him $800 to $1,100 per month in retirement. In today's money, he currently spends $2,720 per month. None of these decisions are catastrophic. Together, they form something powerful. A financial life built on monthly commitments, automatic renewals, sunk costs. Money leaves before he chooses where it goes. That's the comfortable trap. It doesn't feel dangerous, it feels normal. There's a difference between active and passive decisions. Active decisions are conscious. I will buy this, I will sign up for this. Passive decisions are the ones you never revisit. The subscription you don't cancel. The pension rate you never increase. The finance agreement you simply renew. Most financial lives are built on passive decisions. An autopilot rarely benefits the individual. Subscriptions rely on friction to cancel. Car finance highlights the monthly number, not the total. Pension defaults are set at the legal minimum, not the optimal level. Daniel isn't irresponsible, he's responsible in the way he was taught. Pay bills. Avoid obvious debt. Show up to work. But responsibility without direction is just slow drifting. And because Daniel isn't in crisis, he feels no urgency. But the absence of crisis is not progress. And at 34, time is the most expensive thing he is spending. Let's make something visible. Daniel's pension contributions total 6% of $42,000. That's about $2,520 a year. If he keeps that up until 67, assuming modest returns, his pension pot may reach around $175,000 in today's money. That produces roughly $7,000 to $8,000 a year in retirement income. Add the UK state pension, currently around $11,500 if fully qualified. Total, roughly $19,000 a year before tax. The average retiree spends about $26,000 a year for a moderate lifestyle. Daniel will be short, not dramatically, but persistently.
Now change one thing. He increases his pension contribution from 3% to 7%. Employer stays at 3%, total 10%. That's $4,200 a year invested. His take-home pay drops by roughly $105 per month after tax relief. Same retirement age, same returns. His pension pot could grow to around $290,000. His annual retirement income rises close to $26,500 before state pension. The shortfall almost disappears. The difference? $105 a month.
Less than a third of his car cost. The gap between stability and shortage is hiding inside his current lifestyle. Not because it isn't there. Because he never looked for it. When his PCP ends, the dealership will call. The transition will be smooth, familiar, easy. The numbers will look similar. And he'll likely continue. Because the path of least resistance is powerful. But imagine something else. He saves $200 a month into a next car fund. When the PCP ends, he buys a reliable used car outright. His monthly transport cost drops from $513 to around $224. A saving of nearly $290 a month. Invest $290 a month at 6% for 10 years. That's roughly $47,000. Not from earning more, from breaking a default cycle. The point isn't extreme frugality. It isn't giving up everything enjoyable. It's attention. One Saturday afternoon. Every direct debit. Every standing order. Not to cancel everything, just to see it. To ask, do I still choose this? Cancel the meal kit. Downgrade the phone. Increase the pension. Label savings for a purpose. Nothing dramatic changes overnight. But the trajectory does. The difference between drifting and moving forward isn't income, it's deliberate choice. So why is feeling responsible the problem? Because responsible means avoiding obvious mistakes. It doesn't mean examining the invisible structure of your money. Daniel isn't failing. The system works exactly as designed. Payments flow out automatically. Minimum contributions stay minimum. Life feels stable. The question isn't whether you are responsible, it's whether responsible is enough. For most working people today, it isn't. What changes everything is one honest look. What is leaving? Why is it leaving? Did you choose it or inherit it? That look costs nothing. It takes an afternoon. And it might be the most financially productive thing you ever do. Because defaults run your life quietly. Decisions can be changed. If this way of thinking helps you, consider subscribing. No tricks, no shortcuts, just a clear look at how money moves through a working person's life. And why feeling fine and being fine are not the same thing.